Happy Maroon Friday, everybody. I don't normally ask for prayer for myself, but this morning I am asking for your prayers. As some of you know, I am having hernia repair surgery this morning at Anderson Hospital in Meridian, so I would ask for your prayers. I know it's not major surgery like open heart surgery or something like that, but anytime they put you to sleep, it is kind of a nervousness that you have. So I do ask for your prayers. They're putting a robot in me and fixing everything in there, and so I ask for your prayers. Pray also for a speedy recovery as well. Pray for Renee as well. She's going to be my caregiver, and pray that she will have patience with me and that I will be a good patient and not too demanding. So I appreciate your prayers very, very much. I'm actually making this video on Thursday, but posting it on Friday, so you'll have something today, because I do want to give you a message today. And the message is something that I have been thinking about, praying about, and meditating on a particular verse of Scripture for months now. And it's Hebrews chapter 10, verse 24. You probably already know what it says. And it's that verse that says, "Do not forsake the assembling of yourselves together, as is the habit of some." And that's a biblical principle that has been difficult to put into practice over the past few months with the pandemic and so forth. And you know, when the pandemic first hit, and we were doing Facebook Live only worship, you know, we were getting a lot of hits on our Facebook Live, on our worship services. Some of our services got well over 1,000 views, and which is an awesome thing. But as time has gone on, kind of the novelty and the newness has kind of worn off, and we're kind of getting into a rut. We're kind of getting frustrated with the way things are, and frustrated really with this pandemic still kind of lingering and going on and so forth. And so there's a principle, I think, behind Hebrews chapter 10, verse 24, that is in play right now. And that principle is this. Yes, it says, "Do not forsake the assembling of yourselves together." But the principle behind that isn't, we just don't come together to sing songs and hear a sermon and go home, but we come together for community. And it's difficult to have community when you're watching a service on a screen, whether it be an iPhone or iPad or TV. It's difficult for that community, to have community. And that's the component that we've really been missing. When we were having our drive-in services and worshiping in the Family Life Center, we were able to experience that community again. And then when that was taken away, man, it was so frustrating. Even though it was just a couple of weeks, it was so frustrating, because we need that community. Why? Because we're a family, a church family, and we need one another. We gain strength when we are with one another in community. The second part of that verse, which is verse 25, says, well, I'll say 24 again, "Do not forsake the assembling of yourselves together, as is the habit of some, but encouraging one another all the more as you see the day drawing near." We need that face-to-face time to encourage one another, to love each other, to encourage one another for ministry, for good works, and to be the hands and feet and voice of Christ. We need that. I need that. You need that. And it's just like when families are that live apart, live in different parts of the country or the state. You know, we're not able to get together all the time, but we come together at those holidays like Christmas and Easter and Thanksgiving, and we come and share a meal together, and we have that face-to-face contact and community. And so we need that in the church, because as the church, we are a family, and we need that. So this coming Sunday, August the 9th, We are resuming our in-person worship. I'm so glad to do that. I'm bummed, though, that our first Sunday back I'm going to be recovering from surgery. I'm bummed that I'm not going to be there with you, but I do encourage you to come. Now, if you are immunocompromised, if you have been sick or that kind of thing, watch the Facebook Live. I mean, still continue to do that. And then when you feel comfortable, come back to our live worship service, because we need that community. We need that because that is something that gives us strength. Yes, Facebook Live and YouTube and all of the other live streaming abilities that we have is important, and we need that. But it's so important also to come together in community. So I hope that you will take advantage if you are healthy and you're going to be at that worship service on Sunday. Come, be in community, do practice all the CDC guidelines and so forth, but be there because community is so important. And I look forward to seeing you real soon, face to face in community. God bless. Have a blessed rest of the day and a blessed weekend. And I hope that you will be in community on Sunday. God bless. Bye-bye.